Hi, it's Alan from Crashtest Security. In this video, I will tell you more about the best practices and tools that can be used to prevent sensitive data exposure. So let's get started. Exposure to sensitive data results in massive remediation expenses and an eventual loss of reputation for the affected organization. It is, therefore, essential to enforce a robust and organization-wide culture to prevent sensitive data exposure. The proliferation of information-driven applications has made cybercriminals shift their focus from web applications and servers to sensitive data. Some best practices to mitigate sensitive data exposure vulnerabilities include: identify and classify sensitive data. It is important to determine and classify sensitive data with extra security controls. This data should then be filtered by the sensitivity level and secured with the appropriate security controls. Apply access controls. Security teams should focus their energy on the authentication, authorization, and session management processes by provisioning a robust identity and access management (IAM) mechanism. With the right access controls in place, organizations must ensure that only the intended individuals can view and modify sensitive data. Perform proper data encryption with strong, updated protocols. Sensitive data should never be stored in plain text. It is essential to ensure that user credentials and other personal information are protected using modern cryptographic algorithms that address the latest security vulnerabilities. Store passwords using strong, adaptive, and salted hashing functions. Given the advancement of security controls, attackers have also devised clever ways to retrieve passwords. For instance, a hacker can use a rainbow table of pre-calculated hashes to access a password file that uses unsalted hashes. Salted hashes enhance password security by adding random inputs to a hash function, guaranteeing a unique output, and are thus recommended over unsalted hashes. Disable caching and autocomplete on data collection forms. While caching and autocomplete features help improve user experience, they contain security risks that may attract attackers. Hackers may rely on a user's browser to easily log into an account, since the autocomplete feature fills in the credentials. Caching stores sections of web pages for easier loading in subsequent visits, which allows attackers to use it to map out a user's movements. Attackers also use cached data to tailor malware. As a best practice, it is recommended that caching and autocomplete of forms are disabled by default and only activated as needed. Minimize data surface area. Security teams should reduce the system's data attack surface area by considering careful API design, ensuring only the bare minimum amount of data is included in server responses. While doing so, it must also be ensured that the server response does not expose information about the system's configuration. Random testing and data filtering should also be performed on the server side to reduce the risk of attackers intercepting sensitive data in unfiltered traffic in transit. Some popular solutions that offer various detection techniques while remediating and preventing sensitive data exposure include: Crashtest Security. An automated end-to-end vulnerability scanning solution helps improve security posture by benchmarking web applications against the OWASP Top 10. With Crashtest Security, organizations can set up vulnerability scanning within minutes, as the suite integrates seamlessly with most current tech stacks. In addition, the tool enables efficient scanning with low false positive and negative rates while producing accurate vulnerability reports and remediation advice. Acunetics. A highly matured security testing platform with inbuilt vulnerability management and assessment. The Acunetics platform has easy integrations for simpler adoption into the CI/CD pipelines. The tool also supports integration with other security platforms with its API. Burp Suite. Portswigger's Burp Suite helps organizations automate and scale vulnerability scanning to help protect web applications against zero-day threats. The suite benefits from researching numerous penetration testers and bug bounty hunters, regularly discovering and fixing vulnerabilities before attackers exploit them. Thrive. An all-in-one security management platform that uses runtime data flow techniques to detect vulnerabilities before attackers discover them. Thrive automates self-protection throughout the application's lifecycle, reducing the need for massive investment in security personnel and products. ImmuneWeb Discovery. An attack surface management platform that accurately assesses the application's security posture. The tool performs tasks such as dark web incident monitoring, AI-powered attacks, non-intrusive discovery, and third-party risk management. Since hackers need no special skills to access data that isn't properly secured, Sensitive data exposure continues to be one of the most common attacks in the past few years. While regulatory compliances such as protection of personally identifiable information, PII, and GDPR enforce security standards, organizations must formulate a detailed cybersecurity strategy and adopt the best practices and tools. Try Crashtest Security today to discover how it integrates into your development stack for efficient, automated vulnerability scanning. The trial is free. Also, subscribe to the Crashtest Security Channel to get more information about the most significant web security threats, their prevention, and how to use the Crashtest Security Suite. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.